Scrubs was a medical comedy with an ensemble cast created by Bill Lawrence. It starred Zach Braff as J.D., an earnest but frightened medical student at Sacred Heart Hospital. The supporting cast included Donald Faison, Sarah Chalke, John C. McGinley, Ken Jenkins, and other standout names. The show lasted for 9 seasons. The ending hurt all of this goodwill and started the demand for a revival. Like and subscribe to Factsverse for more behind-the-scenes details on one of the world's most successful medical comedies. Keep watching to learn more as the Scrubs creator finally confirms a revival is happening. Why fans want a revival? The show is one of the few that's had a life after its cancellation, partially thanks to the fact that it's available to stream on most services. Zach and Donald host a podcast together called Fake Doctors, Real Friends, and appeared on a T-Mobile Super Bowl commercial. Scrubs is also one of those few series where fans want a reboot. They didn't enjoy the way it ended, with the main cast becoming teachers to new medical students and prefer a new take. The announcement. The ATV TV Festival ran from June 2nd to the 5th of this year. One of its most popular was on June 5th. Fans lined up to see a Scrubs reunion featuring Bill, Zach, Donald, Sarah, John, Judy, and Neil. Bill began by saying how he appreciates any excuse to hang out with the cast. This connection, along with the clear sign that the show still had fans, was why he said he'd be glad to do a Scrubs reboot. What he didn't say was how or when. The plan. Zach Braff feels that building on an idea already in the show would be the best option. He laid it out during an interview while promoting a different reboot, Disney's new Cheaper by the Dozen. He said he'd love to see himself and Donald Faison work together on a new show. His dream is to see their characters work to achieve their dream of making an independent horror film called Dr. Acula. The best part is that ABC and Disney still own the rights, so they could easily team up to put it either on Hulu or Disney+. Drew Faison doesn't think that a full show is the best idea and recommends trying a movie instead. He doesn't feel that the show creator Bill Lawrence has the time to finish a full season, but would be willing to try it if asked. Scrubs often brought in musical elements, but a full-on musical isn't likely. Bill says that he won't consider it unless the entire cast agrees and knows that Sarah can't sing. Like and subscribe to Factsverse for more on your favorite canceled shows. Keep watching to learn more about the potential for a Scrubs revival, and what the show's cast has been doing since the show ended. What did the cast do after Scrubs? Scrubs had a talented cast of veterans that managed to make their characters entertaining even when they weren't likable. A revival may be the next thing you see them in, but it certainly won't be the last because their careers have continued to thrive. Zach Braff. Zach Braff's career began with small roles like Manhattan Murder Mystery in 1993 and a CBS School Break special in 1994. He took a major leap and quit his job as a waiter after being cast as J.D. in Scrubs. What Zach didn't realize was that the show wasn't set to film until 4 months later. He took the time to write the first draft of his film Garden State. It earned him an Independent Spirit Award for Best First Feature. That was the same year that he earned an Emmy nomination he'd nabbed for Scrubs. His work after the show included movies such as Oz the Great and Powerful in 2013. He's also been on TV shows such as Alex Inc. and earned several voice roles. Donald Faison. Many film and TV fans recognize Donald Faison when he appeared in Sacred Heart Hospital. He was in the film and TV version of Clueless. He continued to work on TV after Scrubs ended on shows such as The X's and guest appearances on Drunk History, House of Lies, and more. He's also brought his voice to Robot Chicken, Tron Uprising, Star Wars Resistance, and more. Film roles include Pitch Perfect, Kick-Ass 2, and Little Evil. Donald also worked with Bill Lawrence on Undateable. He even appeared on Zach Braff's Wish I Was Here. Sarah Chalke. Sarah Chalke brought life to Elliot Reed on Scrubs. She later played another character in the medical field when she earned the role of dermatologist Stella Zinman in How I Met Your Mother. Her other roles include shorter-running series Mad Love, How to Live with Your Parents for the Rest of Your Life, and Friends from College. Voice roles include Rick and Morty and Paradise PD. Sarah is one of many Scrubs cast members who got a chance to reunite with one of her co-stars, working with Christa Miller on Cougar Town. She's also been part of a reboot before, playing Andrea in the 2018 version of Roseanne. Judy Reyes. Judy Reyes already had a decade-long career before appearing on Scrubs as Carla Espinosa. She'd earned guest roles on projects such as Nothing Sacred and Oz. She didn't appear for the 9th season. Since the show ended, she's worked on Devious Maid from 2013 to 2016, and she also appeared in other shows such as Jane the Virgin, Fresh Off the Boat, Blue Bloods, Search Party, and Succession. Christa Miller. Bill Lawrence recognized his wife Christa's talent and wrote a part for her in Scrubs. She played Jordan Sullivan, the ex-wife of Dr. Cox. He's also put her into other projects, including Cougar Town, Clone High, Undateable, and Whiskey Cavalier. Neil Flynn. Neil Flynn played the janitor of Sacred Heart Hospital. Bill Lawrence considered him the show's secret weapon, and claims he would write chances for him to improvise into the script. When Scrubs ended, Neil moved on to the family comedy The Middle. He also acted in his 18th season on TV from 2018 to 2019 in the NBC sitcom Abby's. Ken Jenkins. Ken Jenkins, the actor who played Dr. Kelson, had one of the most impressive records of the entire cast. Bill joked that he'd been in every movie star ever. Bill joked that he'd been in every movie ever since the dawn of time. He continued to add to his resume after Scrubs, playing Chick on Cougar Town, and appearing in 2 episodes of the Netflix version of A Series of Unfortunate Events in 2018. Sam Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd's nephew Sam had plenty of TV experience before joining the cast of Scrubs as Ted. He'd already been in Third Rock from the Sun and Bill's show Spin City. His other work includes The Middle, Marry Me, Dr. Ken, and Alex Inc. His Scrubs co-stars supported his GoFundMe campaign when he was diagnosed with cancer in 2019. The treatment made him healthy enough to guest star on Modern Family and American Housewife, but he tragically died at the age of 56 on April 30th, 2020. Robert Maschio. Robert Maschio has worked on several of Bill Lawrence's projects. He started with Spin City, got a spot as Todd the Todd on Scrubs, and then appeared in Cougar Town and Undateable. His last official TV role was Bones in 2015. He did make a cameo in a cast reunion at the Vulture Festival in 2018, and he still posts photos from his days on the show. Aloma Wright. Aloma Wright's career began with a mix of projects, including Power Rangers in Space, Ally McBeal, and Girlfriend. She then earned her first long-term role with 92 episodes in Scrubs. Aloma later went on to appear as Nurse Maxine Landis in Days of Our Lives from 2008 to 2015. Her other follow-up work includes Private Practice, The Soul Man, The Guest Book, Suits, and Young Dylan. John C. McGinley. Dr. Cox was far from the first role for the well-established John C. McGinley. He'd already appeared in classics such as Platoon, Wall Street, and Office Space. His career continued to thrive after the show ended. He appeared in films like 42 and Battle of the Sexes, and shows such as Burn Notice and Chicago PD. He even decided to make his own show, Stand Against Evil. This all earned him a place in the Malibu Mob with friends such as John Kask, Tony Danza, and John McEnroe. Eliza Coupe. The role of Denise Mahoney wasn't Eliza Coupe's first try at playing an intense and driven woman. It also wasn't her most famous. That goes to her turn as Jane on Happy Endings from 2011 to 2013. She's also led the series Benched and appeared in shows such as Lies, Casual, The Mindy Project, Quantico, Pivoting, and more. Kerry Bishe. Lucy Bennett was one of the first major roles for New Zealand native Kerry Bishe. It set off her long career with a standout appearance in the film Argo in 2012. Her TV appearances include a role as Donna Clark in Halt and Catch Fire from 2014 to 2017 and 7 episodes of Narcos in 2017. She also hosts a science fiction and film podcast called Hypothetical. Dave Franco. Dave Franco was famous for playing Cole Aronson in the 9th season of Scrubs. He was already part of a famous family as James Franco's younger brother. He also appeared in well-known films, such as 21 Jump Street and Neighbors, and wrote shorts for Funny or Die. Dave has been in several different kinds of projects since the show ended, including the Easy anthology on Netflix and the After Party on Apple TV. His first directorial credit came in the horror film The Rental in 2020. Michael Mosley. Michael Mosley appeared as Drew Suffin on the last season of Scrubs. He already had plenty of TV credits on shows such as Law & Order SVU and Kidnapped. He followed up the sitcom with a role on Castle from 2012 to 2015, and appearances on Siren and the 2018 Netflix series Ozark, and more. Are you on board with the idea of a Scrubs revival? Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe to Facts Verse for more on beloved canceled shows that may come back.